Okay, now we have this here and we can proceed, I think. Okay, so guys, first of all, what I want from you is please develop a new habit of taking notes on coachings, on everything you do that is related to poker, because otherwise you will be losing information that you hear. So please open a notepad and take notes on the things you think they are most important and valuable from what we will talk today. So first thing, take notes, open notepad and take notes. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, what other thing I want to ask you is, from now on everybody should check their calendar every day, because you will see there are updates of coachings, so you won't find yourself in the situation that you just find out today that in 1 hour you have coaching and you already made other plans. So to avoid that, please every day make the habit to look over your calendar. So look over your calendar. Also, from time to time I will gonna make some events in calendar, so it will be easy for us to communicate, because on Skype, when I write something in this group, for example, I will write something important, and after that you will post hands, it will create a discussion there, and some of you may enter the Skype when you already have like 100 messages, and you won't go back to read all the messages and you will lose the information. So on that note, we will use the calendar when we have to communicate something important to you. Okay, so if I bring here a calendar, okay, so you will see events or tasks that I ask you to do, like I will make some task for you to remember to upload files in weekly reports or stuff like that. Okay, let me check again if everybody can hear me, so I don't speak to myself. Okay, great. Okay, so now we'll get into more fun stuff, or maybe for some of you this will be boring, but for me at least this is very exciting, let's say. Okay, so in the last I don't know, 1-2 months, I noticed that everybody has some sort of downswing. One of you bigger downswing, some of you smaller. Myself included in this category. I'm just passing through a very difficult time. I come after one month of constant losing, a period where I've lost more than 20 buy-ins, 40 buy-ins, sorry. So I'm not alone. I know Alex also has a downswing, Yonut, and others. So we have to do something about this, and I sit down and analyze the situation, and I ask myself, why is this happening? And of course I came up with an answer, but it's not important the answer to this question. What is important is to answer the question what we can do about it. Okay, so what I want to talk with you, maybe some of you already heard this from me when I had coachings poker strategy. um, what I want you to talk is what does having success in poker means for you. So you have to define what is success for you and where you are right now in your poker career. And after that, you will be able to answer the question, how do you reach success? Okay, so how do you reach success in poker? So for many of you, this may have different connotations. Okay, some of you may consider that they are successful in poker if they successfully beat an NL100. Some of you that play lower limits, maybe you think even NL50 will be a big goal. Some of you maybe have bigger goals to beat like NL1000. So okay, Alex, I'm sorry you have to go. I clearly specified 8 o'clock set, and if you were looking to Google Calendar, you would have seen that the coaching is set up to 9. So, or did I set it up wrong? No, 9 p.m. Yeah. So you're bad. I'm sorry that you have to go. Or maybe I already bored you with my speech. Okay, so moving on. Ovi, that's another discussion. You have a good point there, and I wanted to touch that point also, because you have to set up your goal, but you don't have to get used to that goal, because oftentimes we do realize our goals and we are not fulfilled. We don't find another reason to work for. So I caught myself in this situation because I had a very fast learning curve, and I moved up in limits very fast when I started playing. So I reached 200 NLs in 7 months, I guess, playing from NL2 and with a good bankroll management. And after that I got stuck there for a period, and after that period passed, I got down. Instead of moving up in limits, I moved down, because I stopped studying, I stopped doing things that got me there, and sure enough, it was the perfect action plan to failure. And now I find myself playing 50 now and struggling here with big downswing, and I want to find solution to this. So going back to how do you reach success in poker, there are basically 3 pillars of success that I learned from Anthony Robbins. It's a guy that I follow a lot, and I listen to his programs. Maybe you heard of him, maybe you don't, but he says that there are 3 pillars of success. So first one is know what you want. Okay, so you have to know what you want, and most importantly, you have to answer a second question, which is why you want it. Okay, and the second question is more important than the first one. Reasons come first, answers come second. Okay, so you first have to know what you want, but in respect to why you want it. Maybe or you may say, okay, I want more money, But why do you want more money? You don't just want pieces of paper. You want freedom that money will give you. Okay, you want other stuff that money can give you. The feeling that you have, the certainty that money will give you when you'll have it. Okay, so you may say, okay, I want to beat NL 1000. Why? You want the money there, or maybe you want to be the best in poker. Okay, but these are the real reasons. Basically, we are after some feelings that we will get from getting things, money, car, house, or other things. Okay, Ovi, you think your down was caused by going to live poker and not playing enough online, so you didn't set up your priorities. Okay, yeah, so that's another story. So first thing, you have to know what you want, know why you want it, and after that, so let's put here with this. Take massive action. So after you know what you're looking for, you have to take massive action to accomplish this. And how do you take massive action? I mean, which actions do you have to take? Okay, so okay, I've set up my goals, I know why I want them, but what actions do I take? Do I take blind actions? Do I just play on the tables and go for there? No, you have to find people that already reached the level of success you want, see what they did and do the same. So don't reinvent the wheel, just copy what others have done, and it will short your time very much. Okay, so find other people that already got to where you want to go and do the same as they did. So guys, I'm taking notes here. I hope you are taking notes too, because if you don't take notes, you will just say, oh yeah, he's right, yeah, I should apply that, but tomorrow you will be forgotten about it, or if not tomorrow, in 1 week from now you will be forgotten, and in 1 week from now you will go through the notes and you'll be remembering, and that's how you build habits. Okay, so take massive action with 1C. Okay. Okay, Ovi, what you're doing here, if you want to find reasons to disagree with someone, you will find them always. But basically, you have to do what other people have done to get to their level. Period. There is no if or no. There's nothing beside this. So you want to be as good as I don't know who. Okay, what limits he playing? NL 200. Okay, what did he do to get there? Okay, he did that and that. Okay, so in order to get there, I have to do this and this and this, and you do this and you'll get there. To get further apart from his level, well, you don't have to do what he's doing. You have to do what other people that got there do. Okay, or you have to make your own way, but we will talk about this soon. Yes, Ovi, you need to do something else, but something else. And what something else? The easiest way is to find someone else that has passed them. Okay, So you find someone else that has passed them and copy that guy. It's easier than going yourself and how to say and go to trial and error path. So you don't have time to make mistakes. Learn from other people's mistakes. Okay. So speaking of which, how do we step up in front of other people that are at the same level with us? Okay, so like Ovi said, we have to do different things, but we don't do them blindly. We look for other people that that are successful and copy them. Okay, so from my experience, I looked over many people, many successful poker players. I've read a lot of blogs, of successful poker blogs. I'll give you some today to have some inspiration. So you will yeah, so I learned from them, and I put together some things that you can do that other people don't do, and you will be ahead of like 19% of regulars that are playing micro and lower limits. Okay, so do what others don't. Okay, so what do I mean by this? First of all, other people are trying, I'm speaking now of micro and lower limits. Okay, so NL2 to NL50. So what people are trying to do usually is they have access to advanced information. They have access to I don't know, videos from Phil Galfond, or they watch on YouTube at High Stakes Poker, and they think they should do things like that. Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but the idea is that people think that in order to beat the lower limits, they have to make plays, they have to make check raises, they have to make big plays. No, big plays. But no, what you need to do is, first of all, take your knowledge that you already have and bring them in front. Bring at the tables your A game always, or most of the time. How do you bring at the tables your A game? This is the question on which you have to focus now. If you have some experience in poker, you probably you were probably often enough in the situation where you made a bad decision, you knew it was bad, you took it anyway, you lost a lot of money, and after that, even in some situation, maybe even after 1 second that you called the shove, you said, "Oh my God, I know this was a mistake." Before you see the opponent cards, you knew it was a mistake. Why you did it? You knew your game was good. You had that in you, but you took the wrong decision. So what I recommend for you to focus on is to improve how you bring your A game to the table. Because all of you here, I know you all in person. I mean, I have some experience with you. I did coaching with you. I know how you play, and all of you are good players. You are good players. So why you being good but having troubles with beating NL10 or NL25? It's not because you don't know the game, because all of you that are here, you know very good the game. It's because you don't bring your A game to the table often enough. Okay, so what I want to do today is to give you incentives and the tools that you need to bring your best game to the table every day and constant. Okay, so by the end of this coaching, you should know exactly what to do and where your game is and when you are playing your A game, when you are playing your B game, your C game, and we will document all this. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, so first thing is okay, I'm sorry, I just getting a call from Teddy. Okay, so first bring in front your best game and then improve it. So after you are able to perform on a higher level, you will be more open to new things to learn. You will improve your game naturally. Everything will be easier. Okay, so bring your base game and after that improve it. Okay, do session reviews. Okay, this is very very important. As I said to you, after I reached NL200, I kept on working on my game for 1 month or 2 months. I already was making a lot of money, more money than I was used to by far. And I said, oh, I'm so good, I don't need to study anymore. I'm a coach now. I was having those coachings on poker strategy, so I was a hand judge on poker strategy, so I was analyzing hands there, and I said I don't need to evaluate my own game anymore because I am already evaluating other people's game, and that's the same, but it's not. Yes, Emmanuel, of course. Uh, uh, that's one step at a time. So the time frame would be first bring your best game that you have, or learn to bring your best game at the tables. Okay, so there are 3 steps. Let's write this down. So bring your best game at the tables constantly. Okay, so from 8, so if you play I don't know 5 hours in one day, 4 hours at least you have to be at the best, so in top shape. Okay, and that assumes that you don't have to learn anything, you just apply perfect what you already know. Okay, after that you improve your best game. Okay, and this is inch-worm concept that you are talking about. Okay, you are improving your best game, so you learn new things. Okay, after that you improve your worst game. Yeah, so I didn't mention this, but this is the time frame. Okay, but now if we already wrote this down, so what does this mean? You have to improve your worst game. How do we do this? Because everybody is talking in poker. Okay, let's improve. You have to improve. Everybody knows concepts. Everybody have read Mental Game of Poker. Okay, yeah, I've read it. It's cool. We have to improve inch-worm concept. Yeah, I know about this. Okay, but how do we do it? How? Okay, I will show you today how you improve it. One of the things is do session reviews. Okay, so like I said, I stopped doing after a while my session reviews because I had students that I was doing session reviews with. I had coachings and I didn't have time in my mind. Okay, I don't have time to work on my game, I'll just play and that's it. And of course slowly my game became worse, and after I started to do this again, and I feel more comfortable with my game. I'm confident in what I know. I'm confident in my decisions at the table. This brings a lot of advantages, but don't believe me. You don't have to believe me. So I'll show you one blog that I really like. So this guy, Hans the Great, so he started playing in November 2013. So he has 1.5 years since he started with a $50 bankroll. Okay, if we move fast forward to his last update, which was 2nd of March this year, so 1.5 years later, he was starting with $50, and now he made a total profit of $172,000. Okay, now I've showed you the beginning, I've showed you the end. Aren't you curious what's in the middle? How did he do it? Okay, how did this guy do it? So what we have to do is we have to look through his blog, see what he did, and do the same. Simple. Okay, so one of the things he did constant was session reviews. Okay, so don't believe me on these session reviews that I am telling you about. Don't believe me. Believe that guy. Okay. Okay. Nice. So moving on. Do session reviews and ask question. Post hands. Now take advantage of this Skype group. I hate it. Honestly, I hate posting hands and answering to hands on Skype. I really hate it. But it's the best option we have right now. And soon we will be launching our website. I hope it's 1 month, and we will have our website where you can post hands. But post hands, post questions, and yeah, this is what you need to do. Okay. Okay, let's move forward. Take notes. Okay, this already I've talked about this. Take notes. Okay, this is very important because you will lose the information. Take notes. This is why it's useful to have a blog, because you can post here, you can make updates on your blog, and keep tracking of what you are learning, and after 1 month you can go back. Okay, let's see what important lessons did I had on my my career. Okay, if you saw my blog, I was doing this myself. I was having a list. Maybe I will find the blog right now. Okay, let's see. So forum. Favorites. Okay. Okay, this one. So I was having a list of things that I need to do every day. Okay, so every day I came to the blog and posted. If I did, look, checked 90 minutes more than play. I started small. Half an hour hand evaluation. 5 hands on forum. 1 strategy article to read. To post my updates with graphics and everything. Okay, so every day I was coming and doing this strategy article. I was taking notes on strategy articles. What did I learn from it, and so on and so on. And I will make another blog soon on English community where I will do the same. Okay, so it's very important to take notes. Bam bam. Okay. So what I want to recommend you, watch Improve Your exploit skills. What's happening? Okay, I guess my keyboard doesn't function anymore. Skills. Okay. Improve your exploit skills. This is a video you will find on Run It Once. So you can ask me in private about this. Okay. You will learn there about taking notes. Now, first of all, I should divide this into two different things. So, take notes on your studying actions, meaning videos, etc. Okay, and this is another thing actually. Sorry, my bad. Take notes at the tables. Okay, so this enters in this category. So take notes at the tables when you play. Take notes on your opponents, because later when you play higher stakes, it will be a valuable skill. Okay, priceless skill. You will make a lot of profit by having notes on your opponents and exploit those notes. But this is a long process to learn, because there are so many things to observe in a hand and to see different things, that you will have to do constant practice over it. Okay. Okay. Take notes. Okay, this already I've covered it. Everyday work on your game. So, like I said, do what others don't. Others won't work every day on their game. Think about what you are doing. What you are doing now is what everybody is doing. So you want to get out from everybody, to say like this. Do what they don't. Okay. So work every day on your game. Don't open tables until you have done some work on your game. Either session reviews, either I don't know, whatever. But work something. Okay. Warm game. Yeah. Warm up before session. Okay, this is very important. Again, you, like in football, you have to warm up before you play. You have to warm up in poker as well, because you have to get in that state. You have to get in that state of, in the zone, how they say now. So you have to be in the zone of making the right call, making the right fold. So what I do here to warm up, I have some ideas. I'll just copy from here. Okay. And put it here. Warm up ideas. Okay, so look through some hands on the forum. Okay, go through the forum, see what hands others posted, and try think them. It makes sense for you, it doesn't. Okay, look through some of your hands. In Hold'em Manager, you can put some filters. Look through your hands, good played hands, bad played hands. What I personally do, I open Hold'em Manager and I have tags. So when I play a hand, I tag the hand as, or when I review the hand, I tag the hand as bad play, good play, and I have some other tags. But why I tag the hands in such a manner is because I want to be able later on to put that filter, to put that tag, good played hands, and before I start the session, I look through my good played hands. So I see some hands maybe where I did a tough fold, where I did the right call, and I analyze again the reason why I did that. Okay, so you will get in the zone of knowing your opponents, of making the fold, of making the raise. Okay, As well, you can look through your bad played hands and you will remember, oh yeah, I remember this hand, what's stupid of me. And maybe in that session you will get back, you will meet again with that situation. Oh, I just looked to that situation in the beginning of the session, this is a clear fold. Oh yeah, sure, easy fold. So this is another thing people they don't warm up. Okay, of course they don't have results. Okay, you don't have to believe me. Again, don't believe me, believe, I'll give you other guy. Okay, believe this guy, Ilidek. He started playing in January 2013. Now I saw a post from him, let me show you. This month he posted that an update for the February, and he was complaining. New post on my blog with graph and summary of first month in UK. So he was complaining that his first month he moved away in UK or whatever, and he was complaining that he only made 7k dollars. Okay, after 2 years starting again from lower levels, in 2 years he's making more than $10,000 a month. How the fuck did he do it? Okay, look through his blog, look here. Okay, even now when he's making this money, look, he's making homeworks, he's calculating equities, he's working on his game. If you don't work on his game, not only that you won't improve, but you will go down in skill. Okay, so look through this guy's blog. Okay, you'll find it in Poker Strategy. Sexy Polish, heads up millionaire, crushing poker with Raskolnikov. Okay, so yeah, he had a good coach, but you can do it also. Okay, just watch what he did. Okay, so bam bam, going back to you. Yeah, he's on down probably. Okay, where were we? Okay, what you can do. Okay, as a warm up before session, this I will bold this because it's important. What you can do to warm up: test yourself on pre-flop ranges. Okay, you can open Equilab, and now, like I said, I know all of you, and I know no one from you that are here on the coaching. If I ask you what is your opening range from under the gun, or what is your opening range from cutoff, you wouldn't know to tell me. Okay, I can bet my money on this. You won't know to tell me for sure, okay, this is the exact range that I open from cutoff. Okay, yeah, of course you will open sometimes more or less depending on the table, but you have to have a standard. If I ask you what is your standard 3-bet range, you will all answer me, oh, I will 3-bet depending on opponent. Yes, of course, it depends on opponent, but you have to have a standard. When you don't have information on the guy, you have to have a standard range. I bet that most of you don't know what that range is. You just play by the table action or whatever. Okay. Okay, Ovi knows his big blind opening range. Ovi is funny today. So yeah, you can do exercises with Equilab or Flopzilla if you may. Okay, so you can test yourself. Okay, let's see, what will I open from under the gun? Okay, so I'll open every pair probably, or I'll open some this. Okay, what else do I open? So you have to visualize. You have to start visualizing your opening range on the tables, because if you make this automatic, when you will be on the flop, you will start to get a feeling about how well your range hits that board, and you will be able to have a solid base on which you will decide later actions on flop, turn, river. Okay, so this is another thing to do. Test yourself on pre-flop ranges. Again, this to be done before session as a warm-up. Okay, what you can do, set up daily or session goals and review them before each session. So let's say you may say something I don't know, general, like don't spew, or pay attention to what people show up at showdown. Okay, so you'll focus in one day or in one session, you'll focus only on paying attention to what people show up at showdown. Or maybe you will want to set a goal like take more notes on your opponents. Okay. Okay, Milan says he could tell exact range from UTG, but that's all. Okay. Mihai knows it UTG to bottom or raise on river, it's not so fucking fold. Okay, yes, this is good. This is good as something to note as a goal. Okay, but where do you take this? You take this from your notes. You go through your notes that you made during coachings, and you will find something like Mihai said here. Raise on the river is so raise on river, it's not so fucking fold. Okay, so fucking fold versus river raises. Okay, yeah, you make put something like this, but where do you get these ideas? By having notes, you will have a database to say like this. Okay, if you have a blog, you can watch through your blog. Oh, look what I said here, fucking river raises are nuts. Okay, or something else in this manner. You can say check call flop plus check raise turn equals nuts, result fold. Okay, yeah, this is things you may do. If 1 minute that you took up before a session to set up one small goal like this, and because of that reason in the session you fold and save, like, let's say 50 buy-ins, so you fold to a shove and save 50, no, not buy-ins, big blinds, you save 50 big blinds. Okay, so if you save 50 big blinds and you play 2k hands in a day, so guess what, how much have you saved? You save like 2.5 big blinds from your win rate in that day. 2.5, that's a fucking whole win rate for someone. Okay, so just one hand a day, if you fold one hand, or if you make a good play that brings you more money. Okay, it's very, very important. Okay, Milan has a question. I want to ask this: is there any way at Holy Manager to bring up all showdowns from active session to see showdowns of a villain in current pot? 4+ tables, it's easy to miss important showdowns. Well, I don't know, you want to make this live when playing to be able to see what he showed up with? The best that I know that does this is NoteCaddy, okay, that puts notes for you if you can see all the showdowns. But all you can do is pay more attention, play less tables, and be aware of what people are doing. Be aware of showdowns. But these are only examples, so be free to make your own. Okay, or go to those blogs that I gave you, those blogs, and see what people are learning, see what they did, and do the same. Okay, so Emmanuel says, I have no idea what my opening ranges looks from any position. TBH, what does that mean? To be honest, I guess. Okay, yeah, I learned something new today. Okay, so yeah, you are honest, and this is a very big point, to be honest. We have to be honest with ourselves. Okay, so don't lie to yourself that your game is good. Okay, be honest. If it is good, good, but be honest if it is really good. Okay, be honest, and decide that where you, I mean, find out where you are with your game and what you know, what you don't know, and where you want to be. What should you learn to or think about this. I want to beat NL200. If I were to beat NL200, what kind of person would I be? How would I mm, uh, oh fuck, I have a lapsus. How do I So if I want to play NL200, if I would be playing NL200, what kind of person would I be? What actions would I make? How would I treat my poker career? How would I act? How would I play? Would I play by opening Skype, chatting on Facebook in the same time? How would I do this? Okay. Now, many of you, I don't know if you know this about me. I was a football referee. Okay. I gave up last year on this. So I was a football referee. I um, I didn't activate too high, just lower divisions in Romania. But I did this for like 10 years, 9 years. Okay, so 9 years I did this. Of course, I didn't have big results. I was considering myself good, but always I was finding excuses why I'm not refereeing to first division. Okay, and always I had excuses. Oh, I'm not there because others have relations. I'm not there because that and that. All bullshit. Okay, if I was good, I had to be there. Okay, but I wasn't. But during my career, I had I had a coach, or how to say, another referee that I was training with. We were doing runs together. We were training together, and this guy was on the first division. He also is now refereeing in Romania in first division. He's a FIFA referee. He has international matches. He's one of the biggest referees in my point in the world. Yeah, so he told me once something when we were training, and he had like 40 years. Now he has 45, but at that time he was 40. I was 22 years old and he was 40, and I couldn't keep up with him on our trainings. Okay, I couldn't keep up with him. He was 40 years, and he said to us, guys. So I'm quoting now. So he said, guys, you don't have to wait until you get to first division to run like me. So you don't say that when I will go to first division I will run. It's the other way around. First you have to run like you are already in first division, and then you will get to first division. Okay, so first take the actions, then you'll get the results. Or like another guy, Peter Sage, you can look this guy up. He's a very very good guy in motivating you. So Peter Sage said something like, okay, you give me some you are talking to a fire. Okay, you are in the woods and you want to make a fire. Okay, and you say, okay, you give me some heat, and after that I'll go bring you some woods. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so um, first you have to work. Okay, first you have to bring the woods and then start the fire. First you have to run. Like you are in the first division, and then you will get there. Okay, first you have to do things as you were playing NL1000 or NL200 or whatever. First you have to do those things. After that you will get there. Don't say, oh, when I will play higher limits I will do session reviews, I will work on my game. No, you first have to work on your game, and after that you have to do you will get the results. Okay, very very important stuff. Okay, Now this already talked about. Write session review, session goals, and rate your mental game performance. Okay, let's see here. Emmanuel says, can we make a coaching with focus on population read in the near future? I switch myself with villain in many spots and I'm not sure if my moves are population read. You should stick to that because eventually you will make a lot of money from fixed match. I don't know what the last phrase means, but yeah, sure, we can make a coaching. I'll put a note even on this now here. Make a coaching. So as you are seeing, I'm taking notes now from what you are asking from me because I will forget about this if I don't take notes. So I'm noting this. Make a coaching about population reads. Okay, great. So I'll take this into account. As a referee, you should stick to that because eventually you will make a lot of money from fixed matches as a referee. You said I should have sticked to that. Well, honestly, there are not a lot of money in refereeing, and I don't feel sorry that I gave up this, because this has opened a new path for me. Refereeing has opened the path of physical performance. I learned to run. I like running. I like making physical exercising. So I guess this is why I was a referee in my life, so I can learn these things and move on with my life. Okay, this is what I want to think about this situation. Okay, but the money are very few. Like in first division in Romania, a top referee takes something like 1,000 euro a match, which is very few money when you think about all the work. And manipulate a match, yeah, that's out of discussion. Nowadays it's very hard to do this. Okay, I heard stories about guys that were refereeing in 90s 80s in Romania, and first thing when they went out to make the warm-up before the match, they was looking after video cameras so they will know in the game where is the blind spot so that they can steal. Yeah, okay, so let's not deviate about this. Les Brown, motivational speaker, you have to train every day, you have to be ready, you have to prepare, because only that way you will be ready to take that step forward. Yeah, and what reminds me that, Christy, is luck, or how was it? It was a quote. So luck is when preparation meets opportunity. So you have to be prepared in order to be lucky, because maybe you have the opportunity, but if you are not prepared, you lose it. So when you are prepared and you have the opportunity, that's what people call luck. Yeah, it's genius. Yeah, okay. So this is another point. Have water near you, and this comes in hand with don't play hungry or tired or whatever. Okay, don't do it, because it will keep you from playing your A game. But we will talk more about this a little later.